Hello again and welcome to another episode of the Franchise Everything podcast, where we talk about everything and anything franchising. And today I'm joined by a person who's been on the podcast in the early days. I think James Riddle, CEO of Plumbing Bros. How are you going?
Good, Glenn. Thanks for having me several times now.
It is,
always
isn't it?
good to come back.
It's been a little while. It's because you're Perth-based, isn't it? We don't get to see you as often, mate. Thank you for stopping by. We're at the National Franchise Convention, so you're here for this. And we thought it'd be a perfect time to have what we call Plumbing Bros update, to see what you guys have been up to. I've seen you pretty active in social, active in growth. What's been happening, mate, since we last spoke? Where's the brand at?
Yeah, cool. So I think back to the first time we ever spoke when there were 0 franchises,
I remember that.
Just a model being created,
this convention even.
Then a little bit more growth the next time, and a little bit more this time. So we've now got 11 partners covering 20 territories around 5 states of Australia. So significant landmass we cover now and serviceability regions. And 2025 saw a lot of internal growth. So we've got several territory or multi-location partners now, which is really, really exciting for our brand, and a testament to the people that we've got on board, and being able to open up extra territories for them. And 2025 really saw we focused on 3 key areas and continue to do so, and that's
before we do those, I just had a thought. For those who don't know, what does Plumbing Bros do? Because there'll be people watching this who haven't seen the other ones. Yeah. What does Plumbing Bros do quickly?
Yeah, okay. So from a service level, from a consumer point of view, we fix plumbing, right? If it breaks, we fix it. We do that at a domestic and commercial level, but predominantly in people's homes, mums and dads, or B2B work as well, hotels, motels, etc.
Yeah. And your franchise model, that works differently. Didn't we used to talk about the fact that you didn't need to be a plumber to be a plumber? So explain that briefly. Yeah,
so that's very unique. I'm still pretty confident. I don't know this factually, but I'm still pretty confident we're the only in Australia.
We'll stick with it.
No, I'm 95% confident. But you don't need to be a plumber to own a Plumbing Bros franchise, and that's not because we're not looking for plumbers. We've got some plumbers in our network, and we love working with those people. But we're looking for a particular skill set and experience and background, and that's generally through business management or ownership previously in their career, or people management. And it's a leadership component that's really important to running a Plumbing Bros business. And that's just due to the scalability and the opportunity size.
Okay. So we were going to go on to 3 things that are really, and we did talk about these off camera, so it's not a secret, but that you're really focusing on that. A really interesting, I think it's almost revolutionising your business a little bit. So let's start. Can you start me with the first one that you're really working on at the moment?
Well, it's AI. So I think
it's AI for everyone, isn't it? But you're doing it a bit different.
I think everyone's saying that at the moment, and I still think I'm a novice by a long stretch. But speaking to a lot of people around here, that they seem pretty intrigued to hear what we're doing and find out more. So happy to share that. But I think, and a good thing to mention now is what we're doing in that space is it's just knowledge-based stuff, right? So an example of one of the things we're doing is, we've created a sales and marketing bot, fed it with my most favourite literature in that space, Alex Hormozi, Sabri, Suby's work.
Gary V or anything like that?
Gary V as well. So we've got AI bots to read those entire books. And then to go one further, I've been following your stuff really closely, and you sort of led me down a bit of a garden path with Joel Kleber from the Gyms Group.
He's a good friend,
not sure if I should say this, but I'm sure people are aware of it. When anything that's put on YouTube, you can download the transcript. As soon as you've got the transcript, then that's another knowledge base that AI can go and learn from. And then if you package all that together, I'm pretty confident that our sales and marketing bot is significantly more. Has significant more acumen in that space than any marketing manager I've ever met.
Fed by me, and others. That's good. That's good, mate. Cheers. I'm glad you're using it. I mean, this is the thing, and that's partly what we're doing here. We're bottling knowledge, and it's a key. I mean, that knowledge is all accessible in the web. All it's doing is making it more accessible and summarising it, bring it there. So you're making it accessible for franchisees in one space. Yeah. So, and what prompted you to do that? Where did you for your knowledge base? Because I think the key thing is, my take on AI is that there's so much being thrown at everyone about AI, and someone every day on LinkedIn has got a different app you should use. This is better for this is better for that. I think just picking one channel and sorting that out, and I like the knowledge-based approach.
Yeah, and I can't say it started with that purpose. You just you learn, and it's changing daily, right? So we could, this could go to air in 3 weeks, and it's changed again. But at this point in time, the purpose is around gaining time back. Yep. You gain time back, and that can lead to monetary rewards for not just us at head office, but more so our franchise partners, because their success is our success. And
so how's it gaining time back from a knowledge based perspective? What do they do? Well,
from a group marketing fund point of view, so that's our sales and marketing fund, the group marketing fund.
Yep.
So we've been able to by building these bots and these resources, we've been able to drop headcount in terms of sales and marketing resources internally, but we've been able to get more value and efficiency back for our partners around the country through lead generation and sales activities, and that leads to the second thing I mentioned earlier as well is virtual assistants. So from an administrative point of view, internally we've been able to then package up the AI evolutionary stuff we're doing with our virtual assistants, and then remove the administrative burden from a sales and marketing point of view. But then with our sales resources, predominantly business development managers, they're no longer stuck behind their laptop just in an admin bottleneck. We're able to allow those people to focus on conversions.
So
right?
they're doing the role that they're supposed to be, and then that's the thing. I think that's great use, and we use a bunch of VAs and stuff as well for our work. We use Reels editors and everything overseas and stuff. It's about the talent here, like leveraging external talent, but the talent here focusing on what they can do. And I think we were talking about it yesterday. I don't know if you were in the marketing session yesterday. I think Tiffany English was talking about, she's got access offshoring, and she was talking about strategy kept here, but a lot of the grunt work done externally.
We went to dinner with Tiffany English last night because there's some synergies there, and we're looking forward to doing some business with her. So give her a plug as well.
So how is that virtual support rolled out? So are you using any of that support directly for franchise partners as well, or is it mainly in the sales function, everything for your BDMs at the moment?
Funny you ask, that's the next step. So our vision is to now be able to, for new franchise partners onboarding, is to be able to provide them with their very own virtual assistant as well for operations, because we know that, and we,
that's great. That's a great move.
Speaking with our people, it's 100% of people say that the administrative load of this business is high, and that's okay. It's acknowledging that and going, how do we combat that?
Is it particularly higher than other?
Scheduling and
particularly higher than other businesses though?
I think so.
Scheduling and invoicing, you think so? Yeah.
And I think it is because of the model. It's if you just do what you have to do, it's not. But we're very high attention to detail, and it's the 1%ers. So if I think through customer-facing journey, responsiveness for scheduling, right? And then responsiveness for invoicing. The difference between receiving an invoice within 24 hours versus 3 weeks later, that's what keeps repeat business coming back.
That's right. Now I remember in the discussions we've always had previously, it's almost that premium service that you're providing, the unexpected service that you get from a plumber that you will not get from any other plumber. That's part of your key point of difference. Yeah,
and I suppose that's another good segue too. So one thing we've seen in our space as well is to offer that premium service, right, and to compete heavily in the, say, Google space for click per lead, cost per lead, you need to charge a premium. Now, we're from a service point of view, we're not at that premium level, nor do we want to be in that space. So, understanding through post-COVID some supply and demand issues that hit the world and us as well, and especially in the skilled labour space, we've seen our labour to revenue percentages, which is probably our number one efficiency benchmark, raise slightly. And whilst we can control it through different internal efficiencies, we're looking at it and going, well, we can't increase our prices at that rate that we probably want to or need to. So how do we maintain our profitability margins and more? So it's led us through office labour efficiencies, right? So we've been able to crunch office labours by utilising virtual assistants and AI to be able to get time back.
So pulling costs out other ways and getting time back. But isn't it all boats rise? Isn't it the market generally needing to charge more for that? Because I know construction costs have gone up so much and everything everywhere. Doesn't that mean all are going up with it and you're able to lift, or is it just to a point where it's just capped out?
It is, and we are lifting.
Yeah.
But it just, if the
There's
average,
only so far you can go.
The average salary of a just a general plumber out of their time, 4-year apprenticeship, and they finish their time from 2021 to today, or even to last year, even lifted over 38%. So we can't raise our prices that fast. I mean, we could. Don't get me wrong, we could raise our prices that fast, but we don't want to. And in consultation with the network, they don't want to either. It's a balancing game, right? So how can we get that back, but maintain really, really cost-effective solutions for our customers to make sure that we're going to be around a long time. We're going to be around a very, very long time, and unfortunately, there's a lot of people in our space have fallen over because of these challenges, right?
So, do you think that brings potential to bring people to you?
Correct.
With your model?
Yeah. I see this as a real positive. And hopefully people from the outside looking in can see this as a real positive as well. It's, every business is going to have challenges. If you think you've got no challenge in your business, then you've got rocks in your head, and you know that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is just our current challenge, but we've got plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G for every problem that we come across. So, really proud to be sharing that with you.
Excellent. Well, before we wrap up, let's talk about it's almost a question I seem to ask everyone. It must be a bit boring by now. Next 12 to 18 months. I know you've got those 3 things happening there that we've been working through there. What do you see the focus, whether it be a growth thing, or what do you see the focus for Plumbing Bros going forward over that period?
Well, 2 years ago, we set the vision to the end of the 2027 financial year, and that was for 33 locations. So I shared with you just earlier, we're at 20 now, so we're well and truly on the way to that vision. We're gonna smash that vision out of the park, and we're gonna do that through a number of different things we're working on, and we're doing a lot in the content space as well now. So through all the initiatives I've mentioned, lead generation is under control, and we're doing even more in that space with cold outreach and this, that, the other. But we could talk about that all day. But it's about now having the content there for the conversion side of things. So, we want people to be able to be, on their mobile devices at midnight and be able to research our business and see authenticity has been a word of this conference, hasn't it? So even jumping on here talking to you,
word every day, mate.
We're real. We know what we're doing. We know what we're talking about. And we want to talk to people.
And I think, and that's it. I mean, from my take on franchising, it's not a lead issue; it's a conversion issue. And the conversion issue is generally solved by content, because if you can still tell your story properly, then your conversion should come along with it. So that's pretty much the method, I think.
Yeah, and that's listening to professionals. As I said, it started with yourself, and I'm a huge fan of Joel Kleber and what he's doing for the industry. So listening to people like that, and just he's giving back so much. I've listened to every one of his podcasts probably twice. So being able to leverage other great minds in this space, and then use AI to plagiarize them and do it ourselves. I'm just kidding.
Fantastic note to finish on. He can go away now. Thanks, James. Thanks for having so much.
Thanks, cheers, buddy.
That's it for another one of the franchisees plagiarising everything we've got. Enjoy this, I hope, and subscribe and share and do all that sort of stuff. We'll catch you in the next one soon.